Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Pick a Pile reading. This week it's going to be a mystery pile as to which one you pick, because the subject for each pile is underneath the cards. So pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3, each pile will be a different subject, so you choose videos to follow. Hi pile 1, and welcome to your reading. This week's reading is about, for you pile 1, let's just have a look, love. So your reading this week is about love and all things related to that word. Okay, so let's just see. You also picked the amethyst, which is about a higher purpose within this situation. It could be spiritual love that we're talking about here. And you've got the number 5 on the back of that. Now number 5 can mean conflicts of some sort, so let's just keep going and see where we are. You've got female energy, so that energy there, the female energy, is a creative energy. It's an energy of love. If you look at the actual, you know, the ebb and flow of the female energy is an energy of love in all aspects. So let's just have a look. It's about healing and it's about love, living in harmony. That's what the female energy is about. You've got the card be creative. So let's just see. Instinct. Well, the instinct goes very well with the amethyst that you've picked. So let's just keep going and see where we are. Cauldron, which is creation, opportunity and caring, all related to this idea of creating something, and love is in the mix. Maybe something that you're creating that you absolutely love, that you're doing within your world. You've also got reveal. Oh, it may be time to reveal something within your world, reveal what you're doing maybe, or revealing a love connection somewhere. Let's just keep going. You've also got mystery. Wow. So perhaps that reveal and that mystery is something that you've been working on, and it's that you absolutely have loved doing, and it's now time to reveal it. Maybe a creative process that you've been enjoying, and it's now time to reveal it. We're talking about the idea of something that you love, or love in the mix within this situation. The female energy is a creative energy. It's living in harmony with whatever it is that you are trying to create or you are trying to achieve within your world. It's a healing energy. You've also got the amethyst crystals and the amethyst colour. But what I'm thinking in my mind as I'm looking about these pictures, you know, looking about all these cards, is that number 5 there. Now number 5 can sometimes be a bit of a conflict of interests that's going on maybe within your world. There's a mystery here, but it could be that you haven't yet revealed how you feel about something. Let's just see if I can get some tarot cards, and if that will give us some more ideas of what's going on in your world, pile 1. But you picked the card love. You've got be creative, an opportunity of some sort, a mystery, maybe something you're going to reveal, that because you've got the card reveal. Your instincts may be telling you it's time to reveal something maybe here. You've got something that's in balance with the harmony card. With the female energy, you know, it's about living in harmony with something. It may be living in harmony with a decision that you've made over something to do with love. Let's just have a look. What's going on within your world, pile 1. You've got the rebel. The rebel is the worker. The rebel is the person who works hard, who's always working. And maybe you are working towards something, and your instincts are now telling you it's time to reveal whatever it is that you're working towards. The rebel can also be very analytical and, you know, forward focused, and not thinking about the creative side of something. So you may be trying to sort one thing out, and there may be an off balance here, because we've got that number 5. There may be some sort of friction between one side of the argument here, one side of something that you want to launch or something that you want to reveal, and the other side which is analytical and wants to make sure something is perfect before people know about it, maybe within this world. You've got the Source, which is the Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands. I mean, you couldn't get it any clearer with those two cards. You've got the Rebel, which is about working hard at something, and the Source, which is you ready to reveal it. You have the energy now, the force within you ready to reveal something now. That could be revealing love for another person, or it could be revealing love of a project that you've been working on, because you've got the card Be Creative. It may be that you want to reveal something, but there may be a little bit of tension as to when to do it, because underneath this card, this rune here, you've got the number 5. The number 5 can be about, you know, not quite feeling ready for something. Let's just see what else there is. Fighting. Wow. You've got that Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords is your mindset. You may be sort of in between whether to reveal something, your love for a person or your love for a project or something, but because you've got the number 5 hidden here, the number 5 hidden here, your mindset might be fighting this idea of, am I ready to do this? Should I do it or shouldn't I? All the cards here are saying you've worked hard at something here and you're now right on the top of what you've been working hard towards. You're really fired up, ready to reveal something, or someone around you is fired up, ready to reveal something. That fighting card there is your mindset, whether you should or not, because you've got that number 5. So I'm saying your mindset might be saying, should I or shouldn't I? I want to, I really want to, but should I or shouldn't I reveal, because you've got the card Reveal here, this idea of love, whatever it is that you love within this mix, within this process of what's going on. There's an opportunity here to reveal something. The mystery here is whether you feel you're ready to do this, if that makes sense. Let's just see what else we can get with the cards. See if we can get any more information for, well, that one wanted to come out for you, pile 1. You picked the card, the pile that says love. So let's just have a look, keep going on it. I think it might be that one. And let's see, crossing the Rebel, you've got the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is you moving forward in a grounded, down-to-earth way. The Rebel, which is the let's get it right, is the Emperor. The Rebel, which is the Emperor, is also a very down-to-earth, grounded card. The Page of Pentacles is you moving forward with something. You want him to move forward with something. Because it's a page, it may be that you may not feel quite as if you are ready for this situation to happen, because pages are about beginnings, the student in something. You may feel like you're still a student, and that's why you're umming and ahhing as to whether to reveal this situation that's going on around you. Let's just see what else you've got. Wow. You got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, again, it's about your mindset. It's about being discerning over something. It's about revealing something in a very logical way. The trouble is, you want to reveal something in this logical way. You've got a down-to-earth, grounded idea over it. You're all fired up to do it. The Queen of Swords is about you being logical and discerning over a situation. Your mindset is saying, should I or shouldn't I? We've got the word love, but we've also got your instincts here that are at play. And this mystery here, which tells me that because it's a mystery, you're wondering in your mind whether you should reveal it or not. It's the love of something, or the love of a person, the love of a project. You've got Be Creative, the love of something. You've got the female energy, which is about healing. It's about love. It's about living in harmony with a situation or a project or whatever it is that you are absolutely in love with. Right, there is the 7 of Wands. That is crossing the fighting card. Again, it's you keeping on top of whether you should do this or not, whether you should reveal something here. You've got the card reveal. You're wondering whether you should reveal it. Your instincts may be telling you, on one hand, are you ready for this to happen? But there's a niggling doubt within your mind as to whether you should reveal it. The mystery here, with that 8th house, the mystery is you are wondering what the reaction of something around you is going to be once you reveal something within your world. I'll see if I can get a couple more cards to see if I can just get some sort of idea of what would happen. Let's just say if you were to reveal this thing that you've got in your world that you love, that you are wondering whether you should reveal it or not, because your instincts are telling you, should I or shouldn't I reveal something? The Queen of Swords is you really on point and saying it as it is. The Rebel and the Page are all grounded and they're all about working and moving towards something that you want to do. This one here, which is the 7 of Wands, and this fighting, is you not knowing which way to go about something, whether you should reveal it or not. And the mystery card there is you not knowing what the outcome is going to be, so you're wondering whether you should. Let's see if I can get some more cards. Right. Now you've got that 4 of Cups. Now the 4 of Cups is, again, a card where you don't know what to do because you don't know what the outcome's going to be. It's a card of, maybe you're bored with the idea of keeping it a secret, so it's now time to reveal it because nothing else is moving forward. Perhaps you're bored with the idea of just keeping it going the way it is. You want to bring it out into the open to let other people maybe decide what you need to do with this situation. Wow, the World. That World card is an ending of an idea. The ending of you being fighting over something that you should be revealing. When it comes to that love, that word love and that card reveal, all your instincts may be saying, I don't want to know. With that 4 of Cups, I don't want to know. You know, I'm bored with it all and I don't want people to know what I'm feeling. Or it could be a bit of stubbornness as well in the mix here. You don't know whether you should reveal something. That World card is saying it's an ending of this situation now, an ending of you having these doubts over something. If something needs to be revealed, it's either you declaring your love for something or someone, and all this procrastination needs to stop, and fighting with your own mindset as to whether you should do this or that. You've worked hard at something. You've become the master rather than the student of something here. The Queen of Swords is you really being discerning about what you want to do next. That 7 of Pentacles is you stressing over a situation and fighting within your mind as to whether you should reveal something. The World card is saying end this procrastination, end this idea that things have to be hidden with the mystery card, and open out your heart or open out the way you feel about someone with that word love. The Hermit. Again, the Hermit is you hiding something from the world, not wanting to reveal it. It may be that you don't want to, you're a bit worried about revealing how you feel about someone. Or you've been studying a long time over something and now it's time to, you know, reveal it. Your instincts may be one of not knowing whether you should or not. With the 4 of Cups, not knowing what the reaction is going to be over this situation. That 7 of Wands is you not knowing. That fighting card is you not knowing. The cards are telling you it's time to end this situation, end the procrastination and reveal it for what it is, whatever that is within your world, pile one. It's something that you either love, someone that you love, a situation that you love. You are actually going to love it when you do finally reveal either your feelings over a situation or a person, or your feelings over what you've done when you've revealed it. You've got the King of Wands, and I'm going to put that right next to the source. The Ace of Wands, and the reading finishes with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is you right on top of your game when it comes to this. Be creative. Right on top of your game when you reveal what you have been doing, or revealing your love for someone or something. It's time for you to move forward, letting the doubts go with the World card, letting the doubts go. You've worked hard enough. It's time for you to come out into the open now and reveal whatever it is that you want to reveal when it comes to this word love. And that number 5 is all the battles that you've been having in your mind here, and the doubts here with this situation. But the cards are saying it's time to end those doubts and to surrender to the fact that you are now the King of Wands, and you can do whatever it is that you feel you need to do within this situation. Be creative. The King of Wands is a creative card, a card of a very creative king. And whatever it is, I feel as if you're going to love the outcome of whatever it is that's going on within your world, Pile 1. Hope that helps, Pile 1. Have a good day. Bye. Hi, Pile 2, and welcome to your pick a card reading. And your reading this week is about, let's just have a look, finances. So you've picked the pile that says finances on it. So let's just see what that means for you. Finances, pile number 2. And you've got the birds in flight. So that is about movement. It's about breaking free. It's about higher spiritual awareness of something, maybe. Or it's about, it could even be about your finances taking flight. That's what's coming to mind as I am just looking at this. This particular disc reveals the number 14. Now the number 14 might mean something to you in your world, but we are talking about finances within your world, pile 2. So let's just have a look what you've got. You've got listen to your inner voice. Now I did say that that flight can also be about higher spiritual feelings over something, or insights, and it does say listen to your inner voice, and we've got that word finances. So let's just keep going. You've got perception, which is getting to the heart of the matter here. Look, you know, it's about resolving a problem, and you have got the word perception and listening to your inner voice. So you can solve something here, I feel, within your finances, but there's definitely something here where you've got to listen. And you know that when they say things like cross the T's and dot the I's when it comes to signing anything over finances there. You've also got snow, which is rest and contemplation. So again, it's about not rushing into anything when it comes to this word finances within your world, pile 2. Purpose and judgment. Yes, with perception, it's about judging a situation. It's definitely about not rushing in over something when it comes to your finances here. Listening to your instincts on something here before you do anything over a situation. Clarify. Well, you've got the card clarify. Now that card clarify, all of these cards are telling me when it comes to your finances, whatever's going on within your world, do not rush into anything where you're signing any contracts until you've read the small print here, pile 2. It's saying judge the situation, listening to your inner voice, really thinking about what you're doing before you do it, clarifying a situation before you go rushing in when it comes to your finances. The birds in flight there is about communication. It's an air sign. It's about, and I just feel as if I want to keep saying money flying out the window here. You've got to be careful with your finances, pile 2. Let's just have a look if there's anything else that the tarot cards will tell us about this situation. But pile 2, you've picked finances. All the cards are saying, if you're thinking of doing anything, investing or anything to do with finances, all the cards are saying take your time over it, don't rush in, judge the situation for what it is before you do anything, you know, that could sort of stop you from, what's the word I'm looking for? I keep looking at that Birds in Flight and it says money flying out the window. So just be careful with your finances when it comes to making judgments over it. That's what I want to say. Now that 10 of Swords there, rebirth, that 10 of Swords is about, the 10 of Swords in a normal tarot deck is about, you see the foil of someone being stabbed in the back with swords. In this particular pack, it says rebirth. So it may be that you've had hardship with your finances and you are thinking of investing something in order to move your finances forward, to rebirth whatever it is that you were thinking of doing. You've had hardships maybe, and now you're rebirthing something. The cards are saying just take your time over this situation. It could actually be that you are nervous about investing because you've had hardships over it in the past. The Source, wow. The Ace, this is the Ace of Wands, the Source. It's a very powerful card. It may be that you are seeing something when it comes to investments that you think is too good, is really wonderful opportunity, and you want to move it forward when it comes to your finances. The cards are saying check everything out before you do that, before you move something with the force of the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, the source of what you are seeing or feeling around you or being told around you is something wonderful maybe, but the cards are saying look deeper within this situation before you move your finances forward with that rebirth card there. The 3, the Empress. In this particular pack, the Empress is called creativity, and the Empress is one of going with the flow. It's also a card of abundance. It's a card of giving birth, rebirth, creating something, you creating wealth maybe, because we're talking about resources, rebirthing something. The source there is the energy that you've, or the actual, with it being creative, it's a creative force as well as the Empress. They're both creative cards. They might be making you feel as if there's something really wonderful happening within an investment maybe when it comes to finances here. The rebirth may be because you've had setbacks, you want to change that by doing something. It may be a little bit risky that you want to do, but because of you having this idea in your head at the moment, the source, which is the source of the creation, the actual energy of fire, of getting things done, and creativity next to it, which is the Empress, which is about birthing something new. You've got rebirth there as well. You are trying to maybe bring something to the table to do with your finances, invest in something maybe which you think will make your finances in a more stable and a better place. The cards here are saying clarify it before you sign anything. Contemplate what you're doing. These cards here are kind of slowing the process down as to what you want to do here, because these are all cards of, you know, creativity, wonderful things, rebirthing something, you know, energy and creative, and putting something here that tells you something is wonderful. But these cards are telling you to be careful with what you are doing and read the small print before you do it, if that makes sense. And it's to do with your finances. So that's why I'm saying the cards are telling you, on the one hand, to go for it here. That might be your mindset wanting to go for something. But the other cards on this side are saying just take your time, slow it down a bit, sometimes things that are too good to be true may well be too good to be true. It's only something you may take a chance on something here, but the cards are saying be careful with what you take a chance on when it comes to finances here. Let's just have a look. You've got the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is doing something new. It's something down to earth. It's something rooted. It's something you may be wanting to move forward. But remember, pages are about the student. You're learning to do something. You're learning something here. You're enthusiastic over something maybe, because pages are about bringing something forward and being enthusiastic about it. It's you on a new journey here. It's a down-to-earth journey. Well, finances couldn't be any more down-to-earth, could they? You are learning something new to do with your finances there. Wow. You've got that Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is holding on. And they are holding on to your finances here. Keeping hold of what you've got. This is where you may be struggling. Do you invest or do you keep hold of what you've got? The energy of the source there is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning. You may have been given something within your world that sounds like a really good offer. Do I invest? Do I hold on to what I've got? Or do I move forward and take a chance on something here? Let's just see what else you've got. Wow. Now that Ten of Wands there is a burden that you've been carrying. You may have carried a burden when it comes to your finances. When it comes to your finances, it may have been a burden. You may have been struggling. So you're holding on to what you've got because of the struggles you've had in the past. The cards here are saying, listen to your inner voice. Judge the situation carefully. Clarify everything before you go for something new within your finances. The birds in flight are about breaking free from maybe a difficulty when it comes to your finances and investing in something. But the cards are still saying, take your time, contemplate what you're doing here. There's like two cross purposes here. There's like one person really wanting to go for something because they think it's a really great deal, and another in the mix here is the other side of the scale, where they're saying, oh, should I invest? Should I take a chance? I don't know. I need to keep hold of what I've got. So it's a conflict of interests within this reading, and only you can decide what you're going to do. The cards can't tell you what you're going to do here, pile two. You've got to decide for yourself. But you have got to be, the cards are telling you have to look at every detail before you invest in something if you're not quite sure about it. So let's just see if we can get anything else to clarify this situation. I'll try and take another 3 cards if I can. Okay. No, it's too many. So, but yes, pile 2, yours is about your finances and whether or not you should invest in something. The cards can't tell you what to do, remember, but they are saying, look very carefully before you move your money forward somewhere else. Wow, you're being invited to a situation. You're being invited out. That Four of Wands is you being invited out. It may be you being invited to invest in something here. Again, it's up to you. The cards can't tell you what to do. But you may be being invited to invest in something here. The cards are saying, take your time, judge the situation before you do anything that will take away the finances that you have actually got hold of right now. Right, you've got the Death card, which is about new beginnings. It's about getting rid of the old ways of doing something and starting afresh with a new beginning. It may be that, if you look at those 3 cards there, the Source, the Four of Pentacles and the Death card, that's you in the middle, holding on to what you've got and not knowing whether to invest in something new with the Death card, because you've been given an opportunity with the Source to invest in something here to do with your finances. The cards here are saying, look at everything very carefully before you do. The Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is an offering. An offering on the table is what I want to say. There's definitely an offering on the table here for pile 2 to do with finances, which looks really good on the table. The cards on this side are telling you to listen to your inner voice. Perception is how you are looking at the situation, really deeply looking at it. The judgment is what you have to put within this situation here in order to decide what you're going to do. Clarify everything before you invest is what I want to say there. I just feel as if I'm going to take one more card, but you have been offered. There's an offering on the table here. It's about moving something on, getting rid of old ways, moving something on. But it may be that you've been struggling, that you've struggled in the past, and that's what's stopping you from doing this. You're being invited out. In other words, you're being invited to the table for an offering to do with your finances. It's a difficult decision, isn't it? But it's only a decision you can make, pile 2. Wow. You've got that 9 of Pentacles. Now, the 9 of Pentacles is a wonderful card to have. It's a card of contentment. It's a card of everything going your way. That's the last card in this little reading. That card of contentment and that card of everything going your way is what you've got to decide for yourself, what you want to do when it comes to the offer on the table to do with your finances. I do feel as if you've got to really, you know, cross the T's, dot the I's, and really look deeply into it before you make your move over this situation, because it does look like a good, on the surface it looks wonderful, but the cards are advising you to really look deeply into it before you make your mind up, pile 2, when it comes to your finances. I hope that makes sense, and I hope you really look deeply before you decide what you're going to do. Have a good day. Bye. Hi pile 3, and welcome to your pick a card reading. So let's just see what subject you've picked, pile 3. You've picked work. Okay. The word for you is work, and you've got number 10 on the back of this little disc. So number 10, that could be the ending of something and the beginning of something else. But let's just keep going and see what we've got for pile 3. You've got harvest, which is about reaping in the rewards of hard work done. It's a positive rune when it comes to work. You've got the solar plexus. You've actually picked the yellow crystal, which is to do with the solar plexus. It's to do with solving problems and resolving issues. It's a planning process that's going underway here for pile 3, and you have got that word work. Out of the darkness comes light. Maybe you've been offered a new job or a new position within your work, because you have got that harvest rune, which is a wonderful rune to have because it's reaping in the rewards of hard work. You've got growth. Wow. Well, that couldn't be any clearer, could it? You've got growth, which is the heart of the matter here. It is about growth. It's about harvest. It's about reaping in the rewards of something. Seeds, new ideas, hopes, open-mindedness. Okay, so you've got that word hopes, seeds, which is about growing something. You've got that growth, being open-minded about something. Maybe you've been offered maybe something here. Let's just have a look. You've got isolation. It may be that you've been offered something, but you've got to move, and it may be something that you're wondering whether you should over. You've got that card of isolation. It could also be something that's come out of the blue, an offer on the table to do with work that may have come out of the blue there, because we've got that card isolation. And you've got cross-pollinate, so that's about working with a team. I feel as if that's about working with a team. It may be that you've been working on your own with the isolation card, and now it's time to work within a team over something. We have got the word work, so it's definitely about your working career or a situation that you're working on within your world, pile 3. So let's just see if we can get some cards and see what we're getting for it. But all the cards on this side are all saying it's to do with an opportunity to do with work. It's about growth. It's about maybe an offer on the table that's come out of the blue there. It's about working with a team rather than being isolated over something. Definitely with the Harvest rune, it's got to be a good thing there. So let's just have a look. You've got Beyond Illusion. Now, Beyond Illusion is the Judgment card in a normal pack. You may be judging a situation and thinking, should I or shouldn't I go for this opportunity that's been presented to me within this work situation. That's the choice. The Lover's centre in this reading is ultimately a card of choice. It's a choice you have to make, or a choice that you've been given over a work situation. The Harvest rune there is about you bringing in the harvest after hard work being done. And the choice here with the Lover's card is what you choose to do with it. Moment to moment, you are contemplating. With that Two of Pentacles, you are really thinking about something and contemplating your next move. There's an opportunity for you to work with a team, maybe, instead of being isolated over whatever it is you've been doing. It's to do with work. It's growing new ideas with a team of people rather than doing things on your own. You may have been offered something because it's come out of the blue, something that's come out of the darkness into the light, to come out of the blue. Growth is just that growth, and that harvest moon there, that harvest rune there, is you've grown something, you're working on something. The choice is yours, but you're still contemplating over it as to what you're going to do. You're judging the situation and you're wondering whether it's for you or not, or whether perhaps it's a team. Perhaps it's a team of you judging a situation as to whether how you're going to grow something to make it work better maybe within your world. So let's just have a look. We are talking about that word work for pile 3. So let's just see what we've got. We've got that Nine of Cups. Now, that Nine of Cups is about everything that you've accumulated up to now, and everything, all the hard work that you have been doing. You've got them all lined up. You're in a really good place at the moment. Your judgment over this situation is spot on, or you're a person who knows how to grow something, knows how to work with a team. You are... That Nine of Cups is you on top of whatever it is that you are working at. You're sitting pretty, in other words, with that Nine of Cups and this situation, but you've got to, you're still wondering which way to go, because you've got the moment to moment, and you've got the Lovers, which is a card of choice, ultimately, what you choose to do. Look at that. You've got that Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords, if you look at the foil on that Eight of Swords, is you still not knowing which way to go over something. You've been offered something maybe to work in a team, or maybe you've been working in a team and you've been picked out of that team to do something on your own. It depends on which way you're looking at this reading, pile 3, but it's about work. You may have been working with a team and now it's about maybe growing something on your own here. You've been offered something. You're wondering what to choose. This is you again, not knowing, with that Eight of Swords there, not knowing which way to go. Contemplating with the Judgment card whether it's the right thing for you, whether you should either go on your own, if you've always worked with a team, or whether you should work with a team after being on your own. It depends on which circumstances actually fit in within your world, pile 3, when it comes to work. Wow, you've got Judgment twice. You really are judging a situation and wondering whether you're doing the right thing for you or the right thing for your team when it comes to work, and you're wondering which way to go with that. There is a definite dilemma here as to how you're going to go forward with something. You've been offered something to do with work. It's either to work on your own or to work with a team, and you are judging which would be best for you. You've got judgment twice. You might even be judging what people will think about you if you go one way or the other. You're really thinking about it with the moment to moment. The choice is yours. You're really thinking deeply about it with that Eight of Swords. Judgment twice. You're judging the situation. At the moment, things are going well for you. Perhaps you're wondering whether you should rock the boat or not. Maybe here. Let's just see if I can get 3 more cards out. And, you know, see if we can get any clarity on this. I'm going to take that one at the bottom. So let's just have a look. Right, you've got that Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is a card of rushing forward without thinking. The Knight of Swords is a bit, what's the word? Because the swords are to do with your mindset. You may be worried about rushing into this situation and getting it wrong. Rushing into the decision and getting it wrong with that Knight of Swords, because it's a choice that only you can make. And you've got the Knight of Swords, and it's crossing that 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is you sitting pretty at the moment. You're fine at the moment. It's whether you want to grow something even more. This is you judging the situation here, and you're wondering whether you are doing the right thing by rushing in, or whether you should really just be contemplating on it still. It all depends how much time you have to make your mind up over this situation here, because the moment to moment is you not making your mind up. The 8 of Swords is you not knowing whether you should do this or not. That's the choice card. That's the choice that you've got. Your mindset here is maybe you're worried that you're going to rush into something that you're not sure about over the situation. Now, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a card, a very powerful card. It's a fire sign, and the Queen is a very creative person, but she's also a person of getting things done. If she makes her mind up about something, it's going for it. And it's actually, if you look at this line of cards here, there's a choice to be made. You can't make your mind up yet about that choice, what you want to do. If you did make your mind up, with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands rather, being right there, whatever you make your mind up about, it will be right for you, is what I want to say. Once you've made your mind up, it's the right decision for you. So there's no right or wrong way about this, really, if you think about it, because that Queen of Wands is a card of getting things done, and if you decide to do something, you do it. That may be why you've been offered something here. When it comes to work, you've been offered something that's going to help you grow further, because you're a person here with that Queen of Wands who does decide what you're going to do, and you do normally just do it. Wow, you've got the King of Swords. The King of Swords is being in control of your mindset. It's you being on top of your game when it comes to your mindset. I can understand why you're wondering which way to go, because you're already sitting pretty. When it comes to work, you're already on top of your game. You already are very, very good at what you do. You've either been offered a job or some sort of promotion maybe here, which helps you to grow on your own. After working with a team, you may have been offered something where you grow on your own. Because you're good at working with a team, they may say, well, we'd like you to go and work with another team somewhere else, if you understand what I'm saying. The decision here and the dilemma here is whether you should change something within your work situation that is already good and take a chance. With this Out of the Darkness comes like take a chance on whether you want to go further with it, if that makes sense. That King of Swords is your mindset. You are right on sharp. You're on top of the game. And that Queen of Wands is you. When you make your mind up, you will go for it. You won't regret what you've done because you've made your mind up. That's the personalities of who you are. You are a person who gets things done with that Queen of Wands. Once you've made your mind up, you do it. This is your mindset, and it's very sharp, and it does say, once I've done it, I've done it, if that makes sense to pile 3. We're talking about work. We're talking about bringing in the harvest. You already do hard work. You work hard. Right, that 5 of Pentacles there. That 5 of Pentacles is a card of lack. It's a card of sticking together. It may be a card of lack, but it's also a card of sticking together through bad times and good times. Now, it may be you and your team here have stuck together through bad times and good times, and you've brought them out of this situation of the bad, and you're now getting into the good with that. But you've been given an opportunity with that 5 Pentacles within that stained glass window there. You have been given an extra opportunity. You've been handpicked along the way. Now, your team maybe here rely on you because you've got that cross-pollination, and I do feel as if that's a team effort there, working, teamwork. They rely on you. Your dilemma might be that, do you move forward and not think about the people who rely on you within the team, because you've been given an opportunity to grow further within your field of work, if that makes sense. That is why you, with that moment-to-moment card, and with that 8 of Swords, can't quite make your mind up about what you're going to do, because it's about maybe within your world, pile 3, and this work, you've been given an opportunity to move away from the team and go out on your own over something. But your team, you've all stuck together over something here, and you don't know whether to separate from them. Maybe you've been given an opportunity though that you're not looking at the moment, or you're judging it. You're thinking, should I or shouldn't I, with that opportunity there. Let's just get one more card. I feel as if I need one more card. Well, the cards are you're the Emperor, you're the hard worker. The cards are not going to tell me what you should do. You've got to make your mind up over this. But that card there, the last card of this, is the Emperor. The Emperor is the card of the boss, the card of the hard worker. Maybe you've been given this opportunity to become the boss of a situation here. And because you've always worked in a team, you're not sure what to do. The opportunity is there with the 5 of Pentacles just there. You've always stuck together maybe with a team, and you're being offered a position where you are on top of your game. You are becoming the boss within this situation. You can't make your mind up because you're loyal to the team maybe. And that's why you're judging the situation here. Your mindset is one of, once you've made your mind up, you won't regret it, whatever that decision is. The Queen of Wands is you pushing forward with your decision with that King of Swords, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to pile 3. But you've been given an opportunity to move forward within a work situation. I hope that helps. Have a good day, pile 3. Bye.